2 flashlights in a smartwatch? Why? It's going to surprise you. Greetings and welcome to smartwatchtics.com. We've got a really interesting ruggedized sports smartwatch here. According to the label they stuck over the picture, shame on them. It's coming in from Madrid, Spain. Of course, I ordered it from Aliexpress out of China, but they're global, so they'll ship it from the most logical place to send it to you to get it to you at the earliest possible time. Kind of like Amazon if they were more global, I guess. Anyway, we open it up, and wow, what a device it is. Let me show it to you briefly. Got a little cover over here. We can take that off of the screen. Where's the little tab? There we go. And yeah, we are definitely going to dig into this one in detail. Let me tell you where you can get it and how inexpensive it is. $22 and change, and maybe even cheaper if I got a coupon discount for you. Check the link in the show notes. It's a military smartwatch, it says, with an LED flashlight, 600 milliamp hour battery. Let's look at the full specs. Here you go. High resolution screen. It's a 1.7 inch screen. Now, it's not AMOLED, gotta admit that, but it is really bright and high resolution, very clear, easy to see. It has a compass built into it, and it's an accurate one too. We've tested that out. It's got a long battery life, again, 600 milliamp hour, even with flashlights built into it. There you go, flashlight on the wrist, whether outdoor activities, at night, whatever, it illuminates, and it does a nice job of making a nice broad light for you. Interference-free, pure blue light. That's what we're going to be talking about. It's a whole different flashlight used for anti-counterfeiting functions. It'll help you identify if your coins and currency are authentic. You ever, in your wildest dreams, thought you needed that on a smartwatch? Well, you got it now. Waterproof design. Again, it's military spec. Health and fitness tracking in it. And it's got a voice assistant in here and something else you just got to see this. It's an AI assistant you've never heard before, beyond the voice assistant capability. All these basic functions are there. You'll see them. 360 by 360, 1.7 inch screen, IP68, Bluetooth 5, and all of these languages. Are we ready? Here we go. Look at the band, first of all. That is sweet. Yeah, I know. You're looking at the flashlight. I can tell. Removable. Breathable, very, very nice. And look in the box. If you call that a box, plastic insert. It comes with 2 bands, a nice metal band as well. All for $22, $23. Really cool. The 2-pin charging connector is right here. Easy magnetic coupling. Just slaps on and charges it up. And it's nice and strong. It holds this relatively heavy watch easily. And then the manual. We've got an English guide here, pictorially driven. It shows you the product and some information about it. And then variety of screens that talk about setting it up with the Tethering app. What app does it use? FitCloud Pro. We've reviewed that many, many times, and we will be looking at it again. You got different watch faces you can download as well. Just a nice basic overview manual. Doesn't go into detail like we do here at Smartwatch Ticks, which is what we're going to do right now. Now, I didn't mention what I could see from what we just read, the whole Bluetooth calling feature in here. Here it says sound. There's your overall speaker. Here it has a picture of a microphone with a little hole there. A nice round color coordinated knob here and a button down there. Let's press it and turn it on. You see it even has the power symbol on here. Gives you a nice big hello and then launches into its stock watch face. It's on its lowest brightness setting right now. If I make it much brighter, this will all wash out for you. It's really beautiful. Really a nice device. Slide down and we've got all these controls. Are you ready? Check out, first of all, too, the flashlight is at an angle. You see? Yes, that's the flashlight. Watch. Boom. There you go. Full-on bright LED. Oh, I wish you could see it. You can actually see the little bulb inside there. No, it just overwhelms the camera. But it's at a nice angle, slightly up. It's got a little bit of coloration in it, a little yellow in the middle, and then some white across it. But it does give you great illumination wherever you're walking, and it's broad and wide. You see that? And again, the angle is slightly up, so when you're walking normally, you don't have to twist your arms so far like that. It'll just illuminate your path with just a slight turn. That is the flashlight here. But wait, there's more. There's a little flashlight right here. Check this out. Bing. Now, you see a glow going on right there. It's hard to discern on the screen here, but it's a blue glow at a special frequency that will help in discerning whether currency, dollar bills, 20s, 50s, 10s, are legitimate or not. If I can, I will try to show you that in the dark and edit that in here, and you'll get to see how it works. But in the meantime, it also makes for a nice soft night light if you need it for walking around and you don't want to be overly blinding folks with the other flashlight. Can they both work at the same time? You bet, if you want to. And you can turn them off. Simple as that. So that's the stake to claim of this one. If you're interested in a watch with a flashlight in the right place at the very top, I really suggest checking this one out further. If you got to go. That's okay. But thanks for being here. And please give us a like and subscribe if you haven't. Let's go deeper. Do not disturb. That, of course, will turn the do not disturb mode on. If you have the twist your wrist active, it will disable that. So that's easy at night to just click that and leave your twist your wrist illumination or brighten the screen active. You've got overall brightness level. I told you it's on its lowest level. Check this out. Now when it goes fully bright, it is nice and bright, really sharp. But we're going to run it a little bit lower so we don't wash out some of the images. Put it on a 2 maybe. Information about the watch. It's called the HT30 and basic information. You got an SOS capability tied to your phone. You can place an emergency call if you want to right from here. And you can actually program a button if you want to activate it, really in a hurry. Otherwise, no matter where you are, swipe down, tap SOS, and you got it. Battery level, time, connectivity, all of that is here. And then settings. Settings is pretty robust. You've got different styles for your menu. We'll get to that by just double tapping up here and show you what some of those look like. Overall notifications, you can have it wake the screen when you get a notification or not. That's selectable. And then into display where you have different watch faces. We showed you this opening one. Let's show a couple of others and then we'll move on. Look at that really nice fine detail in here. Even the hand, the back side of the hand, it covers over the digital time if it's in that position. So everything is layered properly on here. You got digital and analog in this one. We can switch to another one. You can, of course, just press and hold to do that. Interesting, nice digital and analog combination as well. And what looks like a compass, but I haven't been able to get the little compass here to actually work. This does have a compass built into it, and we'll test that out here in a little bit as well. Back into settings, display, watch faces, and you got another one here. And then you can download one. This is a crazy one from the watch store. It shows you the minutes in the middle. I like this at night. Very low power. There's the hour, the date, and the time with some dots around it, and that's basically it. And that's it. Then we loop around again. So let's go back to that one. You haven't seen that one. Lots of information in here, step counts and heart rate, and this time is sideways, so when you twist your wrist like that, anyway, it's for fun. Okay, back into settings display. The brightness level and the screen time now, you saw brightness. This is where you can set the timeout on the screen time as low as 5 and as much as 30 seconds. And you have raise to wake time. And you can set this from 2 to 6. Now this works interestingly. Let's put it at 6. And I want to show you that when I'm here and we turn it off, and I've programmed this button to turn it off, and you twist your wrist, it'll light up, but as soon as you twist it down, it goes off. So it will light up and it'll stay on for the number of seconds you put it while it's horizontal. Then it'll go off. Otherwise, you can just twist it, look at it, turn it off in just a flash of a second, and it'll go off. So you can save battery just by doing that. Okay, we were back in settings. Oh, shucks, SOS. Oh my gosh. I never wanted to try that because I thought it would make a call on the phone, but wow. Well, that's what it does. Siren and flashing light. All right. Never mind that about it placing a call through your phone. It is a Bluetooth calling watch, which is why I figured that. But, whoa! Oh, I see some of you salivating. That could be a lot of fun. Or not. Be careful how you use it, right? Responsibility. Back into display. Screen time and raise your wake time, and we've looked at everything there. Then you've got your battery level, and you can go into a power savings mode if you want to extend it even more. Dynamic island, you can turn that on, and then you'll get the little dynamic island up here for notifications and whatnot. Right now it's set for making a phone call, I guess. I don't particularly use that, but it is available for you to play with. Vibration and ring, you can set modes on here. Your overall languages are listed. Not too many. Some European, a couple of Chinese. QR code that you download the FitCloud Pro app with to set it all up. And then you can set the time manually, 12 or 24-hour mode. But it'll pick this up once you pair with your watch, so you really don't need to do that unless you're not planning on pairing it with a watch. Or the phone. You don't really have to. You can just run it like this if you want and set your time right there. Here's the custom buttons. You can have a click and a long press, and each of these are selectable with all these different things. No function at all, menu and so forth. Workouts, typically it comes set to do your workouts, heart rate and blood pressure and all those things. Music player if you want, your voice assistant, stopwatches. Female tracking information on there, camera, remote camera system. It's in Compass down here. So I got it set for that. And we'll look at that when we get into the overall apps. And that was customized button. You can set up a password if you want to and change it because it has NFC in it as well. Not for payment transactions per se, but for unlocking locks and stuff like that. And then system, your basic info we show you, shutdown, reset, and restart are in here and supported as well. And all of that was coming from here, which we got to swiping this way, right? Swipe up, you get messages sent from your phone, and swipe off to the right, you get a pull-out panel with time and date, your most recently used app, and you can go into your telephone settings right there as well. When you go to the left now, this is colorful and fun and playful. It's showing you your step count, calories burned, distance traveled, all of that. And look at all the flashing lights all around the side. It's just making it a lot of fun. Shows you your accomplishments against your goals, your 24-hour numbers, your total steps, and your 7-day overall average with a total average steps per day. One swipe over to the side, you get into your heart rate. Now we need to cover the diodes in here so it can pick up my physiology, right? It shows you your high and low, and it's calculating, and you're going to get kind of a bar or a circular chart. There you go. Reading me at 79 right now. When I scroll down, you'll see the hourly readings in here if you have it set up for that. Right now, I just got the one I'm taking right now. Your 24-hour heart rate will be listed there, and what zone you're in will show up as well. And once it's finished taking its reading, this stops twirling around, it vibrates, and it locks into a current reading for you. Takes it a little while, so we'll just keep moving on. Oh, just did it. And then you can redo it right there if you want to. Come over here now, we get last night's sleep information, total, and deep sleep and light sleep, I believe, and your 7-day average. And of course, you get more information from the app when you switch to the app. And then weather in your area, temperature, Fahrenheit or centigrade, that's all selectable in the app, and your overall forecast. Next, we got a music player. Aha! Just so happens I have music queued up on the phone, and I can play it right here, simply touching that. You got volume control on it. Now, your speaker is right here. I can mute it simply by touching it. So it's great when it's on. If you need to talk to somebody, you just tap it and you can silence it, as simple as that. Or, of course, you can just stop the music if you want to, too. So, nice music player in here. And then, if you have this set up, there's all of your activities: walking, running, hiking. When you get the watch initially, that's what you get when you push the button. But I preferred having a way to turn the watch off quickly, so I changed that. You can also add or delete any of these and rearrange the order for them as well. So they're all listed here. So if you don't use some of them, you can take them out of the equation if you'd like. And all of that is, it doesn't loop, it just goes straight through them. Now, finally, the buttonology. We showed you that we can tap to turn it off and on as I've programmed it. I can tap and hold, and it'll bring up a compass. And you have to calibrate it. As typical, you got to move it in a figure 8 for a little while, and then it'll come back in and settle down. Now, you notice I'm holding it pretty far away from me right now, and the reason is my rings have magnetic influence on the watch. I discovered that once. I thought the compass was all messed up, but no, it's about the rings. I'm still getting a little bit of annoyance from it. I'm sitting in the north, and it seems to be moving a little bit off. Just to show you, look at that. Yeah. They have magnetic charging on some of them, and a wire sticks to it to charge it, and it messes up the smartwatches. So that's the button here. Now, when I press the top button, goes back to time, press it again, and we get into all of our different activities, apps and things. You got your telephone. Come in here, you can make a call directly paired to your phone, Bluetooth calling. You've got your contacts and call records there. Contact person, if you add that, I guess, is in here. And then contacts is synchronized with your phone. You can have those in here as well. The contact person, that might be for that SOS, I guess. You put that in there, and in addition to all of the flashing and sound, it could place a call to the contact person. Cool. I'm guessing on that. I'm not sure. I have to test that out. Now, voice assistant. This invokes your basic Google or Siri, I believe. After voice assistant, you have data, which is your step count information we already looked at, your overall workouts, which we already saw, and if you have any, you'll have them in your workout records area. Then you've got heart rate and sleep. We saw those on the cards. We haven't seen, and it's not there for blood oxygen, but we can activate it when we tap. It begins, and it's using the red diode, advanced technology, for more accuracy. It'll twirl around, it'll give us a low and a high, and then as we come down, you can see it'll give you your last 7 readings, and then your average blood oxygen, and then where you're falling in terms of the range. Now notice, under 90 is dangerous, 90 to 93, and then 94 and higher is okay. So it's not 0 to 100. They're smart enough to know to figure it out that your danger zone is 93 or lower. Okay, it's still doing it. It's giving me 98 so far, 99, but it's refining it to get the exact value, vibrated and locked it in, 99, and that should be higher on the chart, but that's showing you the range anyway. My average, of course, with one test is 99. So that's the blood oxygen, and then there's blood pressure. Now, blood pressure is usually the least accurate of all on these smartwatches, so definitely check this against a calibrated instrument, especially if you are concerned about your blood pressure. Using the light diodes to calculate your systolic and diastolic is a bit of a challenge. But nonetheless, with that said, you can use it, check it, and if you're getting good correlation with your standard readings, or if they're consistently off, say by 10 points or something, but consistently, then you could use this as a guide to drive you to do a more thorough investigation and check with your medical professional. But it's a toy. Okay, it's not a calibrated medical instrument. In the meantime, it'll give you your reading, systolic, diastolic, and like before, high and low readings on 7 different days in a week, and your overall average is calculated. Messages sent from your phone, weather. Ladies, your female function information is here. If you set that up in the app, the music player, there's a breath training. You can do 1 or 2 minutes, and when you start it gives you a countdown, and then it begins with breathing in. Okay, and breathing out, and breathing in. Oh, it's on a fast pace right now. I'm feeling a vibration from the watch each time it's doing that. So you can use this for mindful meditation and overall relaxation if you want to. We can skip that and jump back to a stopwatch. Sadly, it's not a stopwatch that'll run in the background. When you try to leave it, you can't. If you tap here, you can pause it, leave it, come back into it, and it'll be where you were, but it won't actually run in the background. And timers, like what it says, countdown timer for the amount of time that you set it, and you can set your own custom ones if you want to. Your overall alarm clock settings are available for you. Here's business card. This is where you're getting into your QR codes, NFCs, things like that for transferring these over to friends if you want to. Collection code. Okay, another way of, I guess, importing this information from others. And then a basic calendar shows you today's date, shows you the month if you want to, and you can change through that. But you can't really set any appointments or things up there. A simple calculator, which is sadly relatively small digits compared to the buttons, but it is readable and it's functional. Find your phone. I'll make your phone vibrate once you're paired there. Remote camera, same thing. Here's that SOS. Siren or SOS? Let's do the siren. Okay. Interesting. And then the SOS might make that special call to the special somebody you set up. Now, are you ready for something fun? Ernie Bot, here we go. Now, I get a lot of interesting requests from folks asking me if I can ask the watch companies if they can implement a feature special. But my favorite is from a 13-year-old boy. He said, I want a girlfriend assistant or bot on my watch that I can have a relationship with. 13 now, 13. But this is when I knew this guy is way ahead of his time. He said, until I get a real girlfriend, then I want the assistant to be like my big sister, to give me some advice. Wow. Click to start, it says. Hi, what are you doing right now? Generating? Getting success? Tells me what I said? And? Takes it a while.
I am currently available to help you with any task or question that you may have. How can I assist you today?
Yeah, bet you haven't heard that one before. Well, I'm a 13-year-old boy, and I'm looking for a girlfriend. Will you be my girlfriend? Got success. There's my question. It doesn't show much. That's a limitation. A lot of limitations with this. Aw. And now sometimes it talks, and sometimes she's shy. I'm sorry, but as a language model, I cannot participate in romantic relationships. Well, mark the time and date. This is the start of it, okay? Wow, very interesting. So what we've got is a small language model working on a watch, not ChatGPT, none of the big boys, Meta, Google, or anybody else. First time I've seen out of China an actual AI assistant of sorts. And it's here, and it's called Ernie Bot. And it's different than invoking Siri or Google. That's really, really new. That and the currency checking counterfeit light on here. Makes this a really standout watch. Games now, not much, just 2048, but the folder's there in case they add more in the future. There's the compass we played with, and then overall settings. We've been through everything here as well. So, are we ready to take a look at the app? Of course we are. We're back on FitCloud Pro. That's the thumbnail you're looking for in the Google Play Store. Download it, install it, set it up, open it, pair it to your device from the device thing, the HT30, and you'll end up landing on the home screen, which will synchronize your data and show you your current step count and other health information. As soon as it settles down, we'll take a deeper dive here, 100%. I can go into steps, shows you easily now my daily by hour number of steps, totals, all of the basic information. Kind of fun how it slides the chart up a little slower. Nice attention to detail here. Then you get into Health Connect, where you can actually set this up and share the data from your watch to this now evolving thing called Health Connect that a lot of the different devices can tie into to give you a complete picture. Here's your sports record, total distance, information on here. Outdoor walks, it's claiming that I did, which I guess I did. It must have done this automatically because I don't remember starting it, but just wearing the watch, once it senses I'm walking, running, or cycling perhaps. Here's an outdoor cycling, duration 18 minutes, diagram, okay, heart rate, wow. It's possible this is from an earlier watch, yeah, January 10th, December. All right, well, it just shows you how it looks. It's not from this particular watch. Then you get into sports record. Now, what this stuff is that's on the screen is the smart assistants. Only Chinese and English are... Oh, wow, look at that. It's the transcript of what I was doing. That's new. Okay, there's the full answer about... being my girlfriend. If I need assistance, the AI will help search. Okay, so that's cool. It can keep the conversation and give it to you right here. Or you can continue the dialogue. And it's called Wen Xin Yi Yan. Lot to learn here. That's new, guys. I haven't really delved into that. Then you get this category of all of your, wow, I'm still blown away. All of your other stuff. We looked at sports records. There's last night's sleep time broken down in a bit of a chart showing you light, deep, awake, but no REM sleep. It's not fancy enough to be giving you your REM or, your dream sleep. Then you got heart rate, blood pressure, and blood oxygen. Each of these it'll show you separate, and the actual readings from the past. Or you can hit one button at the very bottom, health measurement. It blanks these three things out. It goes into doing it on the watch now, but the watch is not doing anything. It's all happening in the background. And after about a minute or so, it will give you the values. Here they come up, and it'll log those in each of the categories too. It messes around a little bit until it finally settles down. When the stops changes, goes away, then you know it's completed. Okay, we just let that go. Then after all of this, we have device. We can come over here. Again, it shows you the device. You can disconnect it by tapping there. You can set up a wallet, business card, your activity reminders for sedentary or drinking water. All of these other somatosensory games are something new as well now, and apparently it supports that with the accelerometer in here, where you can do these different things, dancing or casual games or fitness games, wear your watch, and it will work with you on that. Not going to go any deeper than that. You can explore all of that stuff. Game push is from the game center. You have your games, and you can work with, I guess, other people on that as well. You can turn on weather reports. All these different monitors are here. Your preferences. I thought it looked like it was in 24-hour mode. I'm going to switch it back to 12-hour mode now. And it says 4:24 p.m. Wow, it's late in the afternoon. frequent contacts and so forth are here. And the last thing to show you is the dial library. This is a sampling of the various dials that you can download on the watch. This is the one I have on there now. This is another favorite. Well, I'll show you some more of them. Here you go. Simple ones, analog, digital. It's a good spattering of them. That's a nice simple one. There's some complex ones, some colorful ones. Yeah, quite a few. Now, download this one, push it. It's going to ask me to replace one of the watch faces. Supposedly. Maybe it'll do it and leave that watch face. I don't know. There you go. It's starting to go. We'll let it run. It goes pretty quickly. When I tried this before, it only allowed me to put one on there, and it replaced that one, which was that simple one that you saw. But now it's added this one here. And I'm curious, by the way, you don't change the watch faces with the knob, so you can't accidentally go off your watch face. Let's see. There's that one. There's that one. Now it replaced it. So without telling me, it replaced it. You can have only one custom watch face in here at a time. But that's a nice one. By the way, this is what it looks like on with this silicone rubber band on it. Very, very nice. And that's the watch faces. There's your own dials. So after the dial center, it'll download them to the phone. And then you can upload them through Bluetooth to your watch without necessarily having to be on the internet to drag them back down here. That's the purpose of the My Dial. And then me, all about you, women's health. This is where you can set everything up with your calendar and such. Your overall exercise goals are listed there. You change your units to fit your country and your style, and all the different things you can connect to and so forth. And that is the basic FitCloud Pro app. So let's summarize. This particular watch, the HT30, really, really impressed with it. Titanium case, solid build, waterproof, and it's got 2 flashlights built into it. That's really, really new. One at the top, angled up at the right place to fit your arm. That's a nice bright one. And the secondary one here, which can be a dim flashlight or is used for currency, counterfeit protection that you can use with money, apparently. Those are both really nice features for this smartwatch. And the fact that you've got Ernie Bot built in here, as well as your Google Siri voice assistant. You've got Bluetooth calling capability in here, and you've even got a compass with programmable buttons down here at the bottom that you can set for anything you like. It really sets this one apart. It's got those nice touches and some unique capabilities. I really, really like this one. Can't say enough about it. It is coming to us from Aliexpress. The price? Yeah, that's amazing. $22.79 they're listing it for, but check the show notes, like I say, to get it at a discount. And I'm going to be wearing this one quite often as a primary watch. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you again soon. Okay, I promised I'd show you this if it would work. There's the currency authenticator light turned on. Here's a $20 bill. See the green stripe right there? It lights it up. Each of the currencies have a different color. Here's a US 50. I'm going to bring it here to the middle. Right there, you can kind of see a little line. Bring it up. There, you see if I can get it to focus, it is definitely illuminating it, and you can actually read what it says on there. So it really works. Yeah, what fun.